Hello, so today we are going to be talking about doubly linked circular lists. In the beginning of this class, we talked about singly linked lists, then we introduced circular linked lists, then doubly linked lists, and now we're combining having the last node connect to the first node in the list and having the nodes connect both backwards and forward to create a doubly linked circular list. This basically means that the last node connects to the first node and the first node connects to the last node. Every other node also connects both forwards and backwards to the node after and before it. With that in mind, let's go over some of the conceptual basics. We start as normal with head pointing to null on an empty list. This doesn't look any different than any of these previous types of lists that we've seen before. Where we start getting differences is when we first start adding elements to our list. So, a list with one element would normally kind of just look like this, and maybe point to null, but circular lists don't point to null. So its next is going to point back to itself, and its previous is going to point back to itself. So this means that if we traverse the list backwards, we'd go in a circle, and if we traverse the list forwards, we'd go in a circle. And we also want to make sure that our head points to that one node. We can think of a list with multiple elements as just your regular doubly linked list plus with an extra 2 arrows, making it really just a doubly linked list with some extra connections. Some important notes about doubly linked lists is that doubly linked lists have fast access to the back of the list, unlike any other type of linked list covered so far. How? The previous in our head is the last element in the list. This allows us to reach the back of the list in constant time, allowing multiple new operations to also occur in constant time that were linear before. Adding to or removing from the back of the list were both linear time operations with all previous types of lists, but with a doubly linked circular list, they are constant time operations. Operations involving the middle of the list are still in linear time. That brings us to the conclusion of doubly linked circular lists. Thanks for watching.